readers and writers. Today we are going to read some sentences that have our sight words, words that we know in a snap, and some words that aren't sight words, new words that we need to sound out. I have my alphabet chart in case I need help sounding out any tricky letters. Here is our first sentence. I can tell it's a sentence because it starts with an uppercase letter, it has more than one word, it has finger spaces, and it ends with punctuation like a period. This sentence says, I know that word because it's a sight word. This word is not a sight word, so we need to sound it out to figure it out. What sound does R make? R. What sound does U make? Like umbrella. What sound does N make? That's a tricky one. Let's look at our alphabet chart to see. N. N for nest. That means that N says N. So the sounds in this word are R, N. Let's put it together slowly to hear the word. Run. Run. Now we can read the sentence. I run. Can you read this sentence with me? I already know that it has two sight words. I can. And a new word that we need to sound out. P. Let's put it together slowly to hear the word. Hop. Hop. This sentence says, I can hop. I'm going to keep using my pointer power to read these sentences. Oh, this is a sight word. We can. I thought this was a tricky word at first, but it's the word that we just read. We can hop. Sometimes when you're reading books or stories, you might see a word that you've already seen before that you just remember how to read, like this word, hop. I'll use my pointer power while we try to figure out this sentence. We already used this sight word, so we know that it's we. Here's another sight word, see. And another sight word, a. And a new word, let's sound it out, d. I'm not sure what sound this letter makes. Where could I look? My alphabet chart. Let me find this letter. This is the letter G. I'll find the letter that looks like the G. Here's the G. The picture is a goat. The first sound I hear in goat is g. That's the sound the letter G makes. So let's try this word again. D, g. Let's put it together slowly. Dog. Dog. So this sentence says, we see a dog. This sentence has some more of our sight words, those words that we know, in a snap. Let's read them. I see the, we'll have to sound this word out. Sun. Sun. Now I can read the sentence. I see the sun. These words we already knew because they're sight words. We knew them in a snap. But this was a new word, so we had to sound out all of the letters to figure out what it said. Do you like, this is a new word, we'll have to sound it out. D, g, s, dogs. Dogs. This sentence says, do you like dogs? And it ends with a question mark, so I know it's a question that wants an answer. Do you like dogs? I do like dogs. I remember that word because we already read it, so I didn't have to sound it out again. I do like dogs. It's time for Fast Phonics. All right, readers and writers, let's get Fast Phonics started by reading our letters and sounds on our alphabet chart. A, apple, A. B, ball, B. C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, egg, E. K, kite, k. L, ladybug, l. M, monkey, m. N, nest, n. O, octopus, ah. P, pig, p. Q, question, qu. R, rainbow, r. S, sun, s. T, turtle, t. U, umbrella, V, volcano, v. W, watermelon, w. X, fox, x. Y, yarn, y. Z, zipper, z. Now we can look at the new letter that we'll be studying today. This is the hippo card. Hippo starts with the sound. That's the sound that H makes. The name of this letter is H. The sound is like we hear at the beginning of the word hippo or happy. What's the name of this letter? H. What's the sound that this letter makes? Like at the beginning of hippo. I'm going to make an uppercase and a lowercase letter H. Let's look at uppercase H. It's tall. It goes all the way to the top. Lowercase h is tall too. Uppercase H goes down, down, and across. Let's try it on the lines. Uppercase H starts at the top and we go down, down, and across. Tall uppercase H. Now let's make our tall lowercase h. It starts at the top and goes down and then a little hill. Let's make our lowercase h. We start at the top and we go all the way down. And then we make a little hill. Uppercase H and lowercase h are both tall. And they both say, let's try reading some words that start with the sound that the letter H makes. Let's start with this word. Hat. Hat. This is the word hat. Remember, if you're not sure what sound a letter makes, you can look at your alphabet chart to help you. Let's try this one. Hot. Hot. Let's try this word. The letter H says the letter I says I, and the letter P says P. Let's say the sounds. Ip, hip. This is the word hip. Let's try this last H word. The letter H says H, the letter I says I, and the letter T says T. Let's read the sounds. It, hit. This is the word hit. We have a new sight word today. Remember that learning new words and letters is kind of like making new friends. We keep the old ones by practicing them, reading them, and writing them, and we keep learning new ones. Today our word is my. Read it with me. My. This is the word my. Like, I like my dress. I like my glasses. I see my desk. This is the word my. My is spelled M-Y. Let's spell it together. M-Y. Let's spell it like spooky ghosts. Are you ready? M-Y. My. Great job, kindergartner. Let's try spelling it like a sad baby. Ready? M-Y. My. Good work. Let's try it one more time. Let's spell it like an opera singer. M-Y. My. Great work. This is the word my. Let's write the word my. How many letters do I need to write for the word my? 2. 1, 2. The word my has 2 letters. It starts with a small M. write a small M. I start in the middle. I go down, little hill, little hill. There's my small M for my. Next, I need to write a Y. A Y is a full letter, so I start in the middle. I slant down, and then slant way down. My. Let's try reading some sentences that have some of our old sight word friends and our new sight word friend, my. Let's read this sentence. I'll read it, and then you can read it with me. I see my school bus. Read it with me. I see my school bus. I see my sandwich. Read it with me. I see my sandwich. I see my spoon. Read it with me. I see my spoon. I like my goldfish. Read it with me. I like my goldfish. I see my bowl. Read it with me. I see my bowl. Today we learned that we can read sentences with sight words, those words we know, in a snap, and we can sound out new words, words that we don't know, in a snap. We can sound them out by knowing what sound those letters make or by looking at an alphabet chart.